Hey guys, this is Tasnim and welcome to my channel. So today I did this very smoky eye which was inspired by KathleenLights' recent video. I am in no way trying to copy her. I just recreated the look using products that are easily available in Bangladesh. I would also like to thank all of you who showed me love and support in my previous video. You can also follow me on my Instagram, which is _tasnim.ahmed. I'll leave a link to my Instagram in the description box below, and make sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and without any further ado, let's get started. I am starting off using my ABH Modern Renaissance palette. I'm taking the shade Burnt Orange and I'm going to apply it using a blending brush to my crease. I'm going to really work that color in and make sure that my eye has some depth. I'm now taking the shade Love Letter and placing it to my crease. I'm at first packing it in and then blending using circular motions, and I'm going to really intensify that color. Kathleen used a very vibrant pink, but this pink also works the same. I'm going to take the shade Burnt Orange again in the same blending brush and apply it to my crease so that everything is nicely blended and has that coral color that Kathleen achieved using mixing those colors. Now taking the shade Red Ochre in a flat brush, I'm going to apply it to the outer corner of my eyes and pack it in. Now taking a blending brush, I'm going to blend all of those color in. I'm now taking the shade Cypress Umber in a smaller blending brush by Real Technique, and I'm applying it to the outer corner of my eyes. I found that the color was way too brown and Kathleen had more of a berry shade, so I'm mixing that brown shade with Red Ochre and I'm going to apply it to the outer corners of my eyes so that I still have that reddish pink berry shade. Now taking the shade Burnt Orange again, I'm going to mix all of those colors in and make sure that my crease still has that coral type color. Now I'm taking my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Medium. You can also use a pot concealer. I'm going to apply it halfway through my lid and then get very precise using a flat brush. I'm now using my Real Techniques detailer brush to take the shade Vermeer, which is a silver pinkish shade, and spraying my brush with some NYX setting spray so that the color comes off as to be more metallic, and packing that color where I applied the concealer. I'm now taking the shade Love Letter and applying it to the outer corner of my eyes using a smaller blending brush to make sure that there's still pink in my eye and then the color Vermeer is nicely blended to my outer corner. I'm now taking the shade Red Ochre and I'm applying it to the outer corner of my eyes so that the pink is now nicely blended to my outer corner. I'm now using my 9 Natural No Cag palette to use the black shade. You do not have to have this palette. You can use any black shade that you have in your makeup collection and apply it to the outer corner of your eye. This way your outer corner will be much deepened up. I'm going to apply this black shade slightly to my lower lash line. I'm now taking the shade Burnt Orange and applying it to my crease so that everything is nicely blended and there are no harsh lines. And finally taking the shade Red Ochre to finish off the eyes, I'm going to apply it to my lower lash line. Moving on to base makeup, I'm using my Dr. Brandt Luminizer primer. Kathleen always has a dewy base, so I'm going to use this primer to achieve that. I'm at first dotting it all over my face, and then I'm going to blend it using my fingers. I'm now taking my Fenty Beauty foundation in the shade 300 and I'm going to apply it to my face using a buffing brush by Real Technique. You can also use a beauty blender. I'm now taking my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade medium and I'm going to apply it to the inner corners of my eyes and blend it in a triangular form using my beauty blender. I'm now taking my Benefit Hoola bronzer to add definition to my face because that foundation took all of that away. I'm going to apply it to my hollows of my cheeks, then to my jawline and to my temples. I'm skipping my nose bronzing because Kathleen never does that and she also didn't do that in her Berry Smoky Eye video. I'm now taking my e.l.f. blush palette and that peachy shade because Kathleen used a similar shade to that, and I'm applying it to the to the apples of my cheeks and then dragging it upwards and finally blending it in using a beauty blender because I added way too much. Now I'm taking my MakeupGeek x KathleenLights highlighter palette and that pinkish highlighter because she used a similar highlighter to that. I'm going to apply it to the highest points of my face, which is usually above my cheeks and then in my nose area and finally to my brow bone. And finally, I'm going to coat my lashes using my Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. I'm now taking my ABH liquid lipstick in the shade Ashton, but I later noticed that this shade was way too brown, so I mixed it with the Balm lipstick in the shade Committed, and that made the perfect lip color. I'm applying the lip color just to the center of my lips and then I'm going to blend the color Committed to Ashton using my fingers. I'm finishing the lips with a clear gloss because she also applied a glossy lip color to her lips. And that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I will see you guys next time. Bye!